Hey everyone, Jonas here, and today we're reviewing another Transformers Warper Cybertron. This time it's the Transformers Warper Cybertron Deluxe class Ratchet. Now this is the Walgreens exclusive, and I know, Here's a funny, and you can see my dog Leo's here. Hi Leo. So back to the review. So here's Ratchet. He is a repaint from Ironhide from Series 2 from 2019. Now, if you're not familiar with this figure, is from why is the Walgreens exclusives? Back in 2019 or 2020, I can't remember. I believe the figure is a limited edition. That was the Walgreens exclusives you can check out or online. Before as time is around, I was trying to get this one. That never happened. Unfortunately, the figure sold out. That was ticks me off. So it wasn't until 2021, I remember at the Comic Con, that was at Columbus, Indiana Comic Con, I saw the figure shelf was right there. I was freaking out. It was like, holy crap, I will get hands on. You know how much I paid? I spent this figure is $100. That is one of the rarest Transformer figure I've ever seen for the last decades. Since all the deluxe class, even more rare than Cosmo, which I did with my review. You can check them out. So yeah, Ratchet was the medical Autobots medic, and he is a helps the Autobots from the arc. Now in the War for Cybertron show, he actually still alive. Now in the original G1, he was a medical Autobot who was in help the others, and he died at the very beginning. Up until the 1986 Transformers the movie, he died at the very beginning of the movie, along with Ironhide, Brawn, and Proud, where it was shot down by the Decepticon. I was pretty devastated with making the most beloved Autobot medic. So here is the Ratchet. He is the medical Cybertronian medic vehicles. And like I said before, he is a repaint Ironhide. He's just the same mold. There's another one. There's a there's a 2-pack of the Amazon exclusives of Ratchet and Paramedic. What's I think his name right? That we saw a picture. He is based on Earth mode, which it's kind of I didn't have one. He's pretty expensive, so I did not get this one. There was rumor the Voyager class Ratchet from Studio Series 86 would be retooled from Ironhide. I think that would be cool one, which according to TFW of 2005. So I'm very excited what it's going to look like. Now, as a vehicle, it's more like a medical emblems. Now it comes with a weapons accessory. I'll take it off. It comes with two accessory. Take it to the weapons. It's got a little peg here. Now, first off, he comes with his monkey wrench. It's just a silver plastic. There's a little white thing. It comes with little blasters. And finally, he comes with a weird, some kind of missile pod. It goes up and down. It goes rotate. It's a little loose. So that was really cool. The, I think the next detail is still blue windshield. Autobots logo. And it's like, and down here is a little. Okay, so it does little rolls and this. Now the transform to Ratchet, it's pretty easy. First to do, let's unpeg. Let's unpeg his side door and the side here. Now first to do, let's open the door. Now unpeg. Now this is a little tricky. Just go see that little peg goes hole, goes line connect here. Next to do is unpeg, rotate. Now, also do. Just gonna unpeg, start rotate. No. Rotate around and just like that. Rotate around. Last but not least, let's open up around and start connect. And you can see robot's head. And that's about it. So here's Ratchet in his robot mode. This figure is standing about 6.5 inches, or sorry, 5.5 inches. Now here's a little size comparison. Here's next to the Optimus Prime one. He's pretty solid tallers. And here's next to Ironhide from the Studio Series 86. I think it'd be perfect to be remold that to the Ratchet to be new head. Hopefully, this, like I mentioned, what's according to his rumors. So that's a pretty same size as a 5.5 inches. It's the same size of pretty one shows difference. The head sculpt for Ratchet looks pretty awesome. He looks just like a G1 accurate. I like his headgears are black. I like his chest are blue windshield, just like the original. Has an Autobot logo. Nice little details. One of them is missing his Autobots, the red cross emblems logo on the shoulder. Mostly because apparently because of censor, because that was the case. Shows a little bottom, shows the rest of there's a back here. And shows the back here. There's no robot junks. It has a little hollow thing. That's fine. I really do not like. It has a little hollow on behind his arm. So that's kind of a shame with this one's. Articulation for Ratchet, and it's just like Ironhide. It does get head can rotate 360 degrees. It does get up and down. Its arms goes up and down. Goes in and out that much. It has a decisive swivel, then in the elbow. It has rotate the wrist 360 degrees. It does get swivel waist because it's a little loose. Its leg is forward and back. It goes in and out that much. He has a thigh swivel, then in the knee, and his ankle side to side because it's hindered by transformations. So that's about very posable articulations. As for the weapons I mentioned earlier, it has a little blaster I mentioned. It has a little blaster thing. You can hold it. It's like that. His other weapon from the guns look like this. Now he's got a little peg hole. It goes like that. Or you want to do it at option choice. It goes peg and goes here to make it look like. Yeah, I had no idea what is this things or whatever the heck that is. I believe it's some kind of shoulder cannon. That was inspired by the original vintage toys, the original from 1984. Which I have the vintage Ironhide figure. What's kind of horrible. That looks pretty much nothing like this missing head. And of course, you could put it on his monkey wrench. And oops. So that is the Ratchet is holding his who is ready to working repair his Autobot repairs. Now, if you have the Ironhide's two blasters that was from Studio Series, you can actually fit to look like that. And here we have some Ratchet tries to recreate the scene from memorable scene from the Transformers the movie where the Decepticon just breaks into the Autobot shuttle, tries to fight back, but unfortunately they did not win. He gets a shot down. He gets pretty iconic, pretty traumatized, gets killed off. Yes. So Ironhide also gets killed too. So there's my review of Transformers Warfare Cybertron's Wolverine exclusives Deluxe Class Ratchet. I think this is a pretty good figure. This is probably the best Ratchet figure we got. Now, I don't have the Priestley Ratchet figure like a classic Ratchet or Universe Ratchet figure, whatever, or the BotCon 2009 or 2007, whatever. That was saw a picture. Yeah, not a big fan of this. I didn't get him, so I just skip it. There's even a Masterpiece Ratchet toy that was based on G1. He looks more show accurate. He's getting rare, he's expensive, so I couldn't get this. So ultimately, like I said before, if you remember my review, Ironhide, that was the repaint of Series 2 from that. That was the Ironhide War for Cybertron. He's also getting rare expenses. I think a really nice one. If you're a fan, you get the Ratchet figure, but please beware that this price is going to be a very, very expensive. It's getting penny, though about $100. But you get lucky to finally get buy a lose with no package, so no weapons. I think that's the best deal of this one. So I hope you enjoy this one. So thanks for watching, and thank you and goodbye.